can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me.
What's up, it's your girl. You guys, welcome back to the vlog, because you know it's the vlog. Today I'm going to be giving you a de-stress get ready with me, okay? Your girl has been stressing out and been going through it. Okay. And we're gonna get into that, okay? We're gonna get into that. We're gonna have a little story time, a little tea time, okay? But we're just gonna do a de-stress get ready with me / story time, and I'm just gonna give y'all the real, okay? This is absolutely the real right now. I haven't got my hair done in I don't know how long, and I've tried retwisting my hair. I did not like how the locks was locking or coming out, so I took them down, and it's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. So I'm not gonna make this intro too long. Okay, let's get right into it. We're gonna get this face right. I'm gonna wash my face. I already brushed my teeth. Show you guys my face washing method. If y'all heard the TV, don't mind it, okay? It's just me. Everybody else is gone. So I'm just gonna show y'all what I use really quickly to wash my face, and then we're gonna start getting all this washed. I have a bump right here, y'all. Oh my god, it's so irritating. But let's get it. So y'all, I had to get the camera set up and everything. So I'm just gonna run through the products that I use really quick. Let me cut the TV down. I'm gonna run through the products that I use really quickly, and then we're gonna get this thing started. I use this Cetaphil, or however you pronounce it. This is a pretty well-known face wash. I actually use the lotion for this too, but you know, when things get a little expensive, you gotta work with what you got. So I got my face wash, okay, and I also use this facial cleansing brush by Grwm. I got from Burlington's, and I use this deep pore charcoal face cleanser. I got this from Dollar Tree, y'all, and I don't use it every day, but when I do use it, it really works. This I ordered off Amazon. It's called Cream Day Skin Nutrients or something like that. It's double strength retentional night repair serum, flawless, younger, perfect. So it's basically like a anti-aging serum or something, supposed to help with pores, wrinkles, and all that good jazz. And I use my little scrubber, and I got my roller, and that's pretty much it, y'all. So let's get into this. Get ready with me. Officially done with my hair, you guys. I'm just gonna put this back over it because what this does for me is allow the hair, while it's still wet like this, it keeps the moisture. It won't dry out as fast until I'm like completely dressed, because normally, like, before I started doing this method, girl, I would detangle her and wet her up and put her on, and by the time I had my drawers on, she was dry. So I just like to keep this on just to keep sis wet. Part of this video is to show you that no matter what your predicament is, no matter what you're going through, you don't have to look it, okay? Because, you know, sis is going through some things, and we're going to get into that in our story time. But right now, let's finish getting ready with me. Okay, So this is just a really cute sweater. Let me let y'all see the fit. Okay, so we really just have on this nice cute sweater. Okay, it doesn't cost anything to be cute, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I paid $2 for this sweater. $2. Do you dare see that, honey? $2 for this nice gorgeous sweater. Okay, it's really nice, really comfy. It has a lot of room, and it actually can come down more, but since it's like kind of tight right here and I don't want to like stretch it out, so it's just want to wear like the little crop sweater. Cute, comfy. Then washed my face, took a nice little shower and everything. So yeah, y'all, we about to get into this story time, but before that, sis gotta put the lashes on. Okay, so let's do that. All right, y'all, so my favorite 2 lashes in my collection, y'all, these are called Melanin. Yes, girl, they're Melanin. And these are my brown sugar. Oh my god, brown sugar. And I also have another pair. It's 3 pair in this collection. These are brown sugar, the blue is Melanin. I have a pink pair which is called Queen Bee. So these right here, this is how they look. I don't know which one I should put on, you know, seeming I need to rise for the occasion, but you know. And these are Melanin. I thought this would be a perfect suit for the name. Of course, all of my beautiful melanin queens are on my cases, but I just feel like Melanin went with the lash. It's a natural lash. It's real pretty, real vibrant. Not too much, not too long, not too thick, you know, honey. So let's get these Melanin lashes on, y'all. Sis ain't got no mirrors, so we gonna use my phone. So y'all, I got my lashes on. So let's get into the lashes. Pause for a moment of silence for these bomb lashes. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into the story time, y'all. I'm gonna try my best to make this a short story time. I don't want to drag it on too long, but this story time is just going to be how we almost became homeless in a matter of days. Back in November, like the beginning of November, we had a homeless scare because granted, we don't really know, we don't have a lot of family here in San Antonio, and it was kind of more, I'm gonna speak from my experience because I mean, of course it is my experience, but I'm gonna speak for myself. You know, I don't like to entitle other people's feelings to things, especially when I'm putting things out there when I don't really know how they were feeling at the moment. But with that being said, you know, anything like that that comes to mind with anybody, with kids, especially young kids, is scary, you know. And it basically arose because my lease, you guys know that my lease was up at it was originally supposed to be up like the last day of October, but because I signed off on the paper to release me from the lease and everything, let them know that I'd be leaving so late, they ended up pushing my lease end date until November 2nd. Well, right before November 2nd came, we got new people that took over the apartments, new management basically. And when new management got into office, I procrastinated, and I ended up talking to the lady. I had a move-in date somewhere else. We were supposed to move November 17th, which was a couple of days after DeMarcus' birthday. Well, actually a week or two after DeMarcus' birthday. And it was a lot that didn't fall through with that apartment because it was like, even though rent would have been what we're paying now month to month, I still felt like, okay, I'm not going to pay all this money for an apartment that's not even ready for move-in, and they were trying to get me to move in it just like that. And I'm like, no. I've been through enough issues with apartments like this since I've been here, and I'm not going through that anymore. The next time we move is going to be somewhere we really want to move and we really deserve and appreciate. And I feel like the longer I have to wait to move, the more humble I become and the more appreciative I am of what I do have, because you have to realize that it is people in worse predicaments that you are in, and it's somebody like me within a blink of a second could have been homeless or are homeless due to, you know, what's going on with the pandemic and everything. So when that did not work out, right before the 17th came, I talked to the lady at the leasing office. I told her, I was like, okay, well, I know my move out date was on the 2nd, but I haven't got the keys yet. I had to push my move-in date back to the 17th, and I know you guys are supposed to give me 30 days before vacating the apartment or whatever. And she was like, okay, that's fine. Just when you move, just make sure you return the keys or whatever. So I was like, okay. So it was like I want to say like the 13th. I knew that I wasn't going to move, you guys. I knew that I wasn't going to move. After they finally let us see the apartment and everything, it was so bad, y'all. The closets didn't have doors on them. Faucets were broken. They were actually in there fixing a window while we were walking around. The little window in the living room had like bite marks on the bottom of them, like the little long things like how we have now. They could have just replaced those. It was just not worth it. And more importantly, it was my gut. My gut was telling me, don't do it, because you're gonna move here and you're gonna end up spending more money than what you're spending now, and you're gonna regret it, you know. And ever since we moved out of Memphis, we vowed to not get ourselves in any more 12-month lease. And that apartment was for a 12-month lease. And I could only imagine having to pay money like that, being somewhere for a long period of time that you don't want to be. So I just, you know, I made the smart decision not to move. And instead of me going on the 13th when we decided not to move and just saying, we're not gonna move, I need to go month to month and all that good jazz, which I had already talked to them prior, before I even had a move-in date at the other apartments that we didn't move into, that I, you know, was thinking about going month to month, and I wanted to get the pricing for month to month or whatever. So they gave me the marketing price, they gave me the month to month fee, which totaled up to be around about the same amount I would be paying at this new apartment. But I'd rather pay for comfort, and I'd rather pay where I'm already comfortable at than to have to go through all this, and then plus moving fees to move into this apartment I really don't want to be in. This like the 16th come, you guys, and the day before I was supposed to move in, no, it was the day of, actually. Gave her my apartment number, unit number, and everything, and she was like, no, I went around there. And same scenario, is just that I was in office, and she was like, I told her I spoke on the phone with someone, which was the day I did speak with someone in regards to the phone, when I got the marketing price and everything. That's when I got the information. And so when I went in office, I was like, well, you know, I spoke with someone on the phone. I told them that I potentially want to go month to month, you know, if my situation didn't work out, and it didn't work out. And she looked me up in the system, and she was like, ugh. She was like, yeah, we've already leased out your apartment. So you've already leased out my apartment while I'm still in it. So technically, guys, my lease is over. I have no ties to this apartment. They're just waiting for the moment for me to be gone. Okay? So that was pretty much how everything went. And when I came home, I told Marcus, and we basically just like went and go mode. It was like we just never been those type of people like take situations lightly. So as soon as I told him, he got up, we just literally start packing the whole house, like from top to bottom. There was nothing left. Both rooms were empty. The living room was packed with boxes. Like it was literally like if they was about to come around here any moment and say with the sheriff or whatever and say, okay, you guys gotta go, we were gonna be ready. But I didn't give up there. I didn't lose hope. I ended up talking to the lady before that day ended, actually. What held that up was because she said that the lady she needs to speak with was in the meeting and that I needed to wait until she got out the meeting, and she was going to see if they could move the new tenants into another apartment so that I could keep my apartment. Granted, with the month-to-month payment and everything, but I would still have possession of my apartment, and I would just be on a month-to-month, and of course whenever that I'm ready to leave, I can leave. So I ended up talking to her. She told me everything was good, and I'm like, you sure everything is good? I don't want for the next day anybody to come around here. And you know, she was like, no, nobody can do that, you don't have to worry about that and everything. And in that moment, even for that, like that hour or two, or just that day, I was contemplating that this could be the moment where I would literally have to become stronger than I've ever been. And it wasn't really an emotional topic. It's nothing that me and him haven't been through before. It's just like we got 2 kids now, so it's like, you know, serious now. But everything worked out in our favor. That day we ended up, because both rooms was cleared, y'all, so we ended up putting the studio office area in this room, and instead of us putting our bed out in the open, saying that we still have company, we still have people come over, we just decided to share rooms with the kids. Why not? Like, I mean, so that was my little story time, you guys. This was really basically just to touch bases on everything that's going on. You just never know what someone is going through. I always try to be kind and mindful of others. It could be so much more to their story that you don't know, and some people just have to put on their brave face and save face, you know. So that's just my message, you know, just be kind. So I'm not gonna make this video too long, y'all. That's pretty much my story time. If you made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much, and I most definitely see you in the next one. Peace. I'm a little bit naughty, I'm a little bit too consumed.